Alright. It would be good to overwatch Freeman. Yeah, let's overwatch him. Because that guy's probably going to make a run for it.
Aliens! Come out to play!
And same for Kasumi.
I'll keep you busy. You slip around back.
Oh, he didn't make a run for it. Oh, the sector pod dropped candy and it's all the way over there. That's irritating. Ah, the troopers run out of our range of vision entirely. Time to run Andy up then in that case, I think. As our most heavily armoured, most expendable unit. Alright, Andy, what do you see? He sees a cutscene. Alright, well Kasumi can keep up with Andy, I think. And we'll send Zoidberg around that side as well. And everyone else can come via the left-hand bridge. So we're probably going to see that officer shortly. Or trooper. I don't think he had any abilities per se.
Okay, Jordan.
Alright, Zoidberg. Let's overwatch you from here. Probably not going to see anything, but...
What's over here?
Now this is clustering and that guy might have a grenade.
Come out!
But hopefully all our overwatching we're doing right now will take care of him, no matter where he pops up.
Where are you hiding, you coward? Get out here and get murdered like a man!
Andy can't pick up that candy for us. And we're not going to be able to make it there. So, looks like none for us.
This way. Awesome.
That's fine. I'm willing to give up a couple of upgrades for not having a sector pod anymore. Where has that officer gone?
After you.
Headed there now. On Overwatch. Most indeed.
I'm ready! Sort of!
Nothing. Unless he was... I don't think he... Maybe he was killed when the sector pod exploded? I don't think so. I don't think he was close... No, he wasn't close enough. Oh, he must have gone inside. It's interesting. I don't think I've actually ever seen any of those units open and then close the door after themselves.
Oh, we'll cover you.
Although there is a great big hole there, so I guess he didn't need to, on reflection.
Confirmed.
The fact that he's retreated there means almost certainly that there's a pod in there that he's joined. We really need to start reloading.
Can do.
nothing happens in
I'm watching.
this round, we might
I'm
just
always watching.
skip some footage again while we're reloading and overwatching up towards the base.
I say, let the dice do the talk.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Ah,
Advent troops spotted.
he's joined quite a chunky pod. Ah, now that's a good point as well. We haven't encountered that mech yet. I think it's worth taking a shot here with Wuffy. Ah, well. Now we do know that all mutons carry grenades, so definitely not clustering now. Plus, we know we're going to have to deal with blazing pinions as well. Even if we don't cluster, so... This one's actually a little bit more worrying than the sector pod, because technically we could get 4 hits against us next turn if things don't go our way, because there's not a lot of full cover in convenient places to overwatch.
What?
So
Where?
this could be a little painful, but we know the Archon's going to move up.
I'm out.
Now Kasumi's already moved, hasn't she? Yes, okay, so we don't want to get too close to where she's standing, because again, grenades. This is a bit of a weird spot to go with Zoidberg, but I'm hoping maybe I can start to get him up here. Maybe. Now, of course we've got Andy, who is a fantastic decoy. Alright, of course, we have a mimic beacon as well. Let's throw that out. I think this is going to be the best opportunity we have to use it. Now he's got sight through that window, so he should be able to spew through that window as well. And I think... Oh, it looks like we'd missed the other muton. Yeah, we could get the trooper and the muton, which may well take out the trooper this turn. Yeah, I think it's worth using that ability. Nice. And yes, time to deploy the mimic beacon. Now, where is the Archon going to be able to see that mimic beacon from? Here. Maybe better to give it no cover and a bit further away from everyone else to avoid grenading. Yep. Okay, 2 squares in front of that. Alright. Alright, we're down 2 units already. Might not have even needed the beacon, but we've still got another one, so... Blazing pinions? No. Yes? No. Oh good, he did go for the mimic beacon. Good. I wasn't sure because sometimes it's not consistent. Great. Well, it worked out very well for us. That's exactly what we wanted. I wonder if it's worth void rifting. No, we're going to hit our own guys if we do that. Now, if I remember correctly, we'll be evacuating up this end of the map once we retrieve the item in here from my last playthrough of the game. So we'll probably want to start heading everyone except whoever's going to retrieve the item in that direction. Although given we haven't encountered the heavy mech yet, there's probably another pod inside this building, so maybe not. Maybe we'll keep everyone together. Okay, that's right, you cannot flank an Archon. However, I can flank this Muton. Hi. Now this would be very bad if he's not taken out this round. But I don't think very much risk of that. Can we get another flank? Looks like. Yes, if we don't give Fry cover, but that should be fine. I don't think any other pods are going to come out. Just a cutscene. It's fine.
These aren't civilians. They're Advent.
Yes, and judging by the subject's condition, I would say it was recently manufactured.
No wonder they just keep coming.
However, I have just noticed that Fry's actually out of ammo, so that flank is a total waste. Oh well. Can we get, not this round.
Hooray! I'm helping!
Alright, I think it's worth using lightning hands now. That way it should be back by the time they start bringing in reinforcements. I think it's a 3-turn cooldown, maybe 2 turns. Continue to make the Archon cranky. I'm sorry, Archon, we just like Andy more than you. And let's just melee. Get it over and done with. Alright.
I win.
Now we can just get Kasumi positioned near the door, ready to go in next turn. Although if Andy goes in that way, he's probably not going to open the door, so we could just make a hole here. Which, gotta say, kind of tempting. Maybe next round. Let's get him close to the window. And let's get Bender to catch up with everyone else.
Sir, I volunteer for a suicide mission.
Yeah, I can definitely hear him there. Which is good, because we still have one combat protocol from Bender left. Now the question is, do we go rushing in with Andy now? Or do we overwatch a couple of people in here? Wow, the acid took out the ceiling as well. Actually, that is kind of handy, because we can put Kasumi.
We've got nothing better to do. Let's go.
And Zoidberg up there. Maybe one other unit. And they can fire through that if we trigger a nearby pod, or jump down as long as we don't hit the acid, which I believe will disappear in another couple of turns. I don't think it's permanent. No, let's keep Waffy moving through here. She can stand here, right? Yes. It's just reflective surfaces. Cool, cool, cool.
Rolling. Affirmative.
Fry
Covering
has
now.
since reloaded. Well, he's a pretty good candidate for going on the roof. Given again, we want to avoid him being damaged above everybody else as our only healer.
Let's do this.
And let's reload as well.
Yeah, keep on gargling. I'm reloading.
And Zoidberg, you head upstairs too.
Hey, gringos, here comes El Zoido to ruin your drinking water.
Alrighty, now I think it's just Andy and Bender. Let's position Andy first, because he is going to make his own way. Alright, looks like we're probably going to want to have Andy accompany whoever goes to the clean room, because the mech's probably in there, given we haven't triggered it yet. And the mech will probably have at least 2 other units. Given how many we've already seen, probably just 2 troopers of some description.
Capital idea, old sport.
Or it's possible that they could be waiting outside the building as well. Well, there's a very sad looking door here, so Fry can always move up to that if he needs to drop into the clean room. Although it doesn't give him cover apparently, so...
Believe it or not, I have more important things to do today than laugh and clap my hands. Indeed so. Most indeed.
We've got nothing better to do. Let's go.
Do I risk putting Kasumi on the roof here? I mean, I can't see anyone. It's unlikely they've dropped a pod in that one invisible area, but we'll just stay put for a bit longer. Now the good thing about Andy is he can just rush out of this building as soon as we've picked up that body and make a door without even needing grenades.
Understood. Moving out.
So evacuating shouldn't be too tricky as long as we've got him
Overwatch.
along with us. Okay, and we can get to the clean room here.
Focus.
And Freeman's probably a good option for grabbing the body because he can run and gun. Wait, no. That's the opposite. We want him because then he can run and gun. So we don't want him to be carrying the body. I'll probably get... Oh, we don't really want Bender to either because he's still got that combat protocol. I mean, he can always drop it. Let's get ready for Zoidberg to jump up on that highest level. So is it just Andy and Bender? Yep. Alright, well Andy's just going to go straight through here. Because that's his thing. And then we can follow in his wake. Oh, hello, mech.
This is Avenger. Package
They
is
were
in
inside.
range.
That armor's tough.
Alright, well between Andy and Bender we should be able to take out the mech this round. Or not. Andy, I'm disappointed in you. In that case it might be better for Bender to go for... what? Apparently he can't see anyone even though there's a hole in that wall. So he technically can't actually fire at any of those units this round, even if I move him. Apparently. Sorry Andy, you're on your own I guess. We'll move him up here. And he should be able to combat protocol next round.
Technology shall taste the lash of the hickory switch!
What? That's pretty sad.
Hey,
Oh,
is
no,
that
not a
Dad?
flank.
What's up with that?
Oh no, did he double move? That's an interesting choice.
That's not
He
funny!
went for the roof. I didn't think he could even see our units on the roof. I'm very puzzled by that, to be honest. Alright, so this means that both Kasumi and I believe Zoidberg were damaged by that attack then. Yes, Zoidberg took quite a bit of damage. I don't understand that because there was no hole in the ceiling and no hole in the walls that they were standing against. So there was literally no way that the mech or those other 2 units could have known we had 2 units sitting on the roof right where it fired those rockets. So that's a little bit annoying. Now, Andy, do you have your stomach goo back? You do! Because it might be worth using... we do want to walk units through here, so we don't want too much acid hanging around. Maybe it'd be better off just getting Andy to take a shot at the shield bearer. What? You have a flank on him? Or was that just where my cursor was? Must have just been my cursor. Although maybe we want to run Andy out and help with that mech. But if we can take the shield bearer out, then the mech's not going to be in such a good position. And actually, Bender's probably going to be able to haywire protocol the mech. So let's do that first. On reflection. Well, 100% chance to start. I would like to take it over, but 51%, no, I don't like that. So let's just take the mech out of the game for the next 2 turns. Deal with its buddies first. Don't mind me, I had my fingers on the wrong keys. Now, can Waffy actually see anyone from there? Yes. Just. Well, she's got full cover. This seems like a good place to hang out. Oh, what a shame. They're not quite clustered enough, I think. Oh, perhaps they are. Yeah. No? Yes? Okay, if I move Andy, then we can hit both of those guys at once. So, let's get Andy out of the way. He should still be able to take a shot or spew on something. Looks like spew. And if I was going to pick anyone, I'd go for the shield bearer, who apparently we don't have eyes on anymore, but I know he's there. Now we will want to get eyes back on him in order to actually... No, actually we could just use capacity discharge, but I'd rather be certain we've hit him. So hopefully if Freeman moves up here.
Right.
Yes? Yes. Well, we very briefly got a glimpse of him anyway. Oh, that's true. She could just void rift them as well. Although that's got a... yeah, that's a smaller range than capacity discharge. And I realise I could use that on the mech. But we're going to be able to take out the mech next turn anyway, so I don't think it's a big deal. It is frustrating having to use this without actually having sight of the other unit. Well, it'll have to do.
Discharge capacitors!
Great. Now, Fry, can you see Zoidberg? Yes. Alright. Maybe heal both of them. Although it is only 2 points of damage on Kasumi, but still. Yeah, she can take another hit. Let's not start moving him up instead.
Believe it or not, I have more important things to do today than
Alright,
laugh
looks like
and
it is going to be
clap my
Freeman.
hands.
It might be worth run and gunning.
Okay, this is stupid. Ah.
Because that guy is disoriented, so he shouldn't be able to attack us next turn. Let's Overwatch instead.
Aliens, come out to play.
And let's back Freeman up with Kasumi.
Getting in will be easy. Getting out should be fun.
Actually, I probably could have just soul-fired with Kasumi. I'll do that next round if we need to. Oh!
Thank goodness I'm wearing a metal suit.
So he wasn't stunned, he was only disoriented. I actually thought he had both. Alrighty, well, Fry can deal with that in a sec. Actually, let's get Fry to deal with that now. I just don't want to forget. I'm sorry, Freeman.
Most indeed.
Now, Soulfire might just be able to take this guy out in one hit. Alternatively, actually, we are going to want to move more people up because we're going to want help taking out that mech.
I'm on the move. Scanning.
So, unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to... Yeah. We definitely don't want to take the body this turn because that, I believe, will start triggering reinforcements. And probably we can just flank with Freeman. What? Just because I want him to be able to go and help out with the mech next turn. I believe the mech will be stunned for one more turn.
Now you sit there and think about what you've done.
Now, I do want Zoidberg to head closer to that mech. Or do we want him back on the roof? The mech does still have some rockets left, I believe. Yeah, we might want to bring him into the room as well.
What are we
Just
going to do
in
there?
case.
Anna,
And much as I'd
that's
like
my
Andy to
special.
go and start destroying the wall on the other side, we have a mech to deal with. And on the off chance that the mech does not remain stunned next turn, because I'm not 100% certain it will. Let's just get Bender out of its way temporarily.
Technology shall take
Yes,
the last
okay,
of
it
the
is not
victory
stunned.
switch.
It's likely that its target's going to be Andy. Yes. And even with a critical, Andy is fine. I mean, you know, he's had better days, but he's fine. Now, do we want to take out the mech with Bender or with Andy? Because it will mean we no longer have any combat protocols left. But on the other hand, Bender is more guaranteed to hit. Especially if combat protocol, which will definitely take it out. I think it's worth just getting rid of it. Alright, well I think it's time to grab the body and make a hole in the wall with Andy. And given Waffy's used almost all of her abilities, it might be better if she's the one that carries the body.
Heading out.
Just like the one. Carefully! Preserve the specimen at all costs!
And yes, this should either trigger reinforcements now. Ah, okay, we're evacuating over this side.
Confirmed acquisition
Oh, that's
of
handy
the
for
package.
us.
Move to evac.
Although not for Fry. Maybe you evac from different sides each time the mission goes off, depending on where everyone's located. Or maybe I'm just remembering the last time I did this mission incorrectly.
Confirmed.
It has been a while. Well, Andy, time to move. Alright, he has now made us an escape route. Thank you, Andy. Now, if he does take any... Oh no, he won't take any damage next turn because they'll just be drop shipping in. So it's only the turn after that they technically could take Andy off us, because I believe... I haven't ever had this happen, but if he gets the alien controlling the antibody gets killed, I'm assuming our domination will no longer work. It would be kind of weird if it didn't. If it did, rather, continue to work.
Okay.
Because I believe he is a fully automated unit.
I'm
Mechanical
ready.
unit after
I'm
that
ready.
point, once his controller has died. Now Zoidberg might get a shot through that window.
I say, let the
Kasumi, on the
dice
other
do
hand,
the
I think
talking.
it's just better to move her up as much as possible. We might be able to void rift whatever comes up next turn with her. What have we got? We can probably get everyone evacuated in 2 rounds, I'd say. So we'll either get 1 or 2 lots of reinforcements. And it's just a regular mech.
This is an illegal gathering of 3 or more free.
Excuse me, what did you call us? Oh, Andy. And none of those units are overwatching. I am suddenly incredibly disoriented. There we go. What? Wait, did I move Waffy without picking up the body? I did. Okay. Oh well, we weren't going to be able to evacuate this round anyway. Sorry, guys.
Good copy.
I just
Moving
kind of
on target.
assumed she automatically grabbed him.
Up and over.
Alright, now head back to cover.
Moving on target location.
I am really disoriented. I really thought that I'd moved Kasumi over in this direction, but apparently I didn't. I could have sworn that this was the direction I moved her in, but obviously I'm incorrect.
Wait a second. Is this plan gonna kill us?
And I think a double move is best for Fry, because otherwise he is going to be lagging behind everybody else. If I randomly rotate the camera around, it's because my cat keeps attacking my hand. Or I'm just bad. One of those two things. Maybe both. Now Andy does need to reload, but he can always just use his stomach acid. Yes, I think get Andy out. And again, if he does get wounded too much, they will have to do at least 10 points of damage to him next turn in one hit in order to take him out. So maybe we will give him cover. Oh wait, no, they only need to do 8 points. I thought he had 4 points of armor for some reason. I must have been thinking of the sector pod. Alright. Now, who are we going to get him to go? Probably... yeah, it's not going to be able to cover both those guys. Probably the mech, because then we can take out some of its armor. I'm pretty certain it has that effect. Yes, it does. And who have we got left? Freeman and Zoidberg and Bender. And Zoidberg is unlikely to be able to do very much for us. So let's just get him a little closer to the action. If the game will let me click, there we go. Alright, now currently Freeman has full cover. We probably don't want to move him. At the same time, he doesn't have a good chance to hit anybody. However, I think keeping him in cover is a better idea while we've still got 3 enemies out there. So let's just overwatch. It's not like we're actually going to be able to take any of those guys out this round.
We've got to stem this tidal wave of moral decay.
And Grenade's not going to be any use to us now either. Yep, overwatching for Bender too. So the mech's going to be taken out pretty easily, I think. Are you going to run? Ah, for a minute I thought he was going to run into the acid and it was going to be great. How dare you shoot at Andy? He was so offended. And Andy is still standing. Which is excellent because we want him to take out one of those overwatches now. Which he can do once he's reloaded. Alright, best to go for the mech, even though the mech will take some more damage from the acid next turn too, probably. Now I notice we haven't had any more incoming reinforcements messages. I don't know if that's because they won't send any more until we've taken out this pod, or if they're spacing them out a certain amount each time. Now we do want to get rid of that other overwatch. And that might actually prove quite difficult. Unless we have someone who... Aha! Freeman has Shadow Step. So he couldn't give a damn about your Overwatches. Now, will this leave him in cover? It will not. In that case, he's probably better moving up and not meleeing.
Of course!
Oh, that's good to know. We don't even trigger Overwatches that close. And it's probably better running and gunning so that we can get a better chance to hit that other guy. And again, don't need to worry about Overwatch.
Why?
Because of that ability. 100% chance to hit. I like it.
Christ, I'm running light on bullets because every one of you bastards are built like jacked up space
Aw, no Lance can't quite reach that dude. Well, let's get Kasumi over this side.
Ready as I'll ever be, Commander.
Ready to go.
We'll cover you.
And Waffy can't take any actual
Heading there now.
attack action, so let's just keep her in full cover but move her up. Now, Fry, he might have a good chance to hit next turn, but will he trigger that Overwatch? Probably not from there. No.
We're gonna be like, pow, 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 and they're gonna be like, ah!
Now we can get Zoidberg to the window,
Next time you see me, don't be surprised
because that should
if
mean
I
he can take a shot at that officer if he moves. And same for Bender. Alright, now we end the turn. Huh, works for me. Because again, Freeman doesn't trigger Overwatches, so he can deal with this.
Let's do this.
Excellent.
Shit! I'm spent!
Alright, so Kasumi will be able to evacuate next turn if she moves up here. And she may be able... Yes, she does have sword fire, so she can get rid of that officer.
All clear. Moving on.
Alright, so this probably means reinforcements are going to come in again next round. Let's get Waffy ready to
Already
evacuate.
there.
Because we can handle it from here with who's remaining.
I'm going.
Status confirmed. Target package in custody.
Alright. Actually, looks like Fry can evacuate now as well. We won't evacuate him, but we'll just get him ready to go because there's no other enemy units. Even if they send a reinforcements beacon down, we're pretty much golden at this point. Oh, Andy. Thanks for all your hard work.
Set a course for adventure.
Yeah, basically I'll get Kasumi into the square next turn.
Technology shall taste
Actually, it all comes down to if
the
Freeman
victory
can make it.
switch.
Can he? Yes. Now, maybe we'll be able to take Andy out as well so that he doesn't count as missed. We've got 4 shots we can take at Andy. You know, to thank him for all his hard work. Wait, we shouldn't use null lance yet. We should use lightning hands. Nope.
That is so unfair.
And Andy can't poison himself, so... Who have we got? Bender, Kasumi, Fry. We probably can't take him out with those guys. But I guess it doesn't hurt to try. I probably should have moved him even more out into the open. Yes, okay. Now we know for certain, once the pilot is dead, that happens.
I don't think it's getting back up this time.
Interesting automated camera movement there, but that's fine. Alright, let's see if you can take him out, Fry. Probably not. No. Alright, well, we tried. That's everybody. Let's just get out of here.
To the flying machine!
We've got what we came for.
And that's us
Let's
done.
get clear of the area.
Alright, looks like no promotions this time. Ah well.
Within the confines of the suit we recovered, we have found what could very well be the prototype for Advent's seemingly limitless forces. Even focusing my efforts solely on this research, it will take a significant dedication of time and resources to fully analyze this specimen.
Your findings at the Forge facility are disconcerting, Commander. If the aliens are somehow assembling or growing the Advent forces en masse, our efforts to defeat them will be that much harder. I will leave you and your team to pursue this further.
Alright, and we've reduced the Avatar project by 2.
Added.
And
We're
Freeman's
making
cranky.
progress, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
Now, because we have 2 wounded psionic soldiers, that actually means we've got a free spot for training until they recover. So, let's continue to increase our psychic ranks. And I think it's time we hired my friend Scob. We can set him up to start training with Jack. Alrighty. And watch that Avatar project tick back down.
Your efforts continue to impress, Commander. The loss of this facility and the recovery of the alien specimen will no doubt impede their work on the Avatar project.
Alright guys, well that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.